Welcome to a long-awaited showdown. Don't have to be a fan of either team to appreciate the matchup of these two elite quarterbacks. Both guys hoping to use this big stage and display their supremacy. Welcome to beautiful Tucson, Arizona, and the home field of the Arizona Wildcats. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Maryland Terrapins, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Arizona Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get right to the action. And the Terrapins will kick this deep to start us off. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. They'll run it from the gun. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1. Both teams sort of sparring in the early going, what we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown here mid-season.
Yeah, mid-season games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are, and after today we'll have a much better idea. The team that plays mistake-free is going to be able to get out of here with a win.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Gosh, I just love to watch this defense fly around. Great job here on 3rd down. Look at it. You're on the road. Things are going against you early in the game, and you block all of that out, and you're running around with confidence making plays.
And he lets it land, and it'll just bounce out of bounds. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. They're going to the air on the first play. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Here's the toss play now, running to the right. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there in the team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack in their game plan.
Now here he goes. Past the 10. Touchdown, Maryland. A great catch and run for 6.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here comes the Arizona offense back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
So the running play stopped on first down, brings up 2nd and 10 from their 25. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
Must convert here on third down to avoid back-to-back punts to start this game. And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. A tough situation for the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Oh, the pass is picked off. Look out, he's in the clear. He's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, Terrapins.
Great job here by the backer, just mirroring the quarterback, reading his eyes, and then stepping in front of that throw. Comes up with it, and then he goes back to high school, shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands, takes it in for a touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start with the 25. Okay, so the Arizona offense heads back out of the field now. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. The throw complete to the running back underneath. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. That completion makes it 2nd and short. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Short pass, finds the tight end. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
A pre-snap motion from the offense. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Powers through.
I love this little touch pass call. It stretches this defense out, puts a lot of pressure on the defense to have to contain and get wide, and it can open up so many different aspects of the offensive playbook.
A deep shot to the left side. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. They're going to have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
Looking to throw again. Makes a quick grab. And moves the football to the 27 and a first down. They bring it down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. This Arizona offense is moving quickly down the field. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Gets the first and still running. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona.
This is such a well-designed play here, Chris. The offensive line opens things up initially, but you can see the speed of the back and the effort by the receivers not to be selfish. These guys are blocking downfield. That's why he got that ball in the end zone.
And now they'll set up for the point after. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a second down and 7.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
It's an out route. The catch made. And the runner brought down, but looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's see what this is about. Oh, they spot a holding call. That'll back him up 10 yards, and they'll try it again. Second down play coming up. And he'll set up to throw. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Good job of the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen. He'll be short in the first down marker.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here they get some positive yards.
Set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. Running out of time in the pocket. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
Got some daylight turning on the speed. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at their own 46. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. To screen pass complete to the running back. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, this is great execution here on their screenplay to the running back to pick up big yards and a first down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on him.
And the second effort there will earn him the first down. Well, Kirk, Maryland has the lead here. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown, Wildcats.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Point after, not quite through. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Back on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. First down, looking to throw the football. Fires it to the wideout. That's knocked away. Defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete.
Chris, it's funny. I think this quarterback underestimated the athletic ability of this linebacker. He sees zone right away. He's thinking he's got some underneath windows and opportunities to get the ball to his skill guys. But this linebacker steps in front of him and makes a heck of a play.
Short connection to the tight end here. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up fourth down. The Terrapins will have to kick this away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. No fair catch. He feels the punt. And they've got the returner corralled. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout where they check it out. Here comes the Arizona offense back out on the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Pass tipped to the line of scrimmage. That's a great play by the defense.
If that ball were thrown just a little bit higher, they could have gotten away with a completion. But great play by the defender getting a hand on it.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
On third down, he drops to throw. Receiver grabs it. They'll stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up fourth down. They bring the punter onto the field now. Looking to kick it away for the second time. He'll field the punt. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Back out on the field now. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the tight end, grabs it over the middle. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside, not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
And the Terrapins starting a new series here on 1st and 10. A draw to the back. Breaking tackles. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Moves out of the pocket. On the run here, lets it go. The tight end has got it. And tackled there by the defense.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Design quarterback run. They bring him down at the 11, but it'll be 1st down from there.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Makes the catch. Can he get in? They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
Well, Chris, with this style of RPO, the quarterback has to do a really good job of staying on that ride with the running back to make sure that the defense is really up against the run before he can pull it out and throw the football. Here, it's a little further downfield, but the same result as far as the potential and the big gain coming off of an RPO.
So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 8. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Has caught. Can he get in? Tackled down at the 3 after the catch. Defense up against it now.
Hey, the windows are so tight on these throws for this quarterback. Positive yards are a good thing here. Now it's 3rd and goal, getting so much closer to punching it in.
Some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line. They'll look to throw it on 3rd and goal. He's got it right near the end zone. And he's down at the 3-yard line.
They decide to throw the football down inside the 5-yard line, and the defense is there to keep them short of the end zone. Good job and great execution by the defense.
All they need is a field goal to take the lead, but they're going to try to punch it in here on 4th down. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Looking to scramble. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that 1st down marker is and run that route a yard or 2 beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the 1st down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Backed up at the 1. He's going to throw it. He'll take a deep shot. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's 3rd down.
Well, if it hasn't been made abundantly clear by now, they want to get the ball downfield to this guy. That was almost his 2nd touchdown alone here in the 1st half.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive. Looking for a man deep down the middle. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I love the idea of the offensive coordinator continuing to try to find the hot hand as a receiver. They missed this one, but keep throwing in the football. He's a mismatch against his secondary.
And the punt team now on to kick it away. Looking to flip the field here. Just able to get it away. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. So here we go, first play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Takes the handoff and he'll head left. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. Wants to throw it. Short throw complete to the tight end. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
I mean, we're not even to halftime yet, and I don't think this guy wants to take a break once we get to the half. That's his 5th catch and counting.
Short completion. The 3rd down play coming up. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He's going to pull it down and run. Well, there's the stiff arm. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
This could be a turning point in this football game. Defense does a good job. It's 3rd down. They got to get after this quarterback, and instead, he pulls it down and picks up big yards for a first down. Kind of feel the momentum flipping here.
The Terrapins line up on 1st and 10 now. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. He'll try a pass here. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, that's exactly what you need to do as a receiver in these kind of situations near the end of the half. Get some positive yards, but also stopping the clock is just as important.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Catch made by the tight end. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
They told us all week that they thought they had an opportunity to get this tight end the football. And here they are early in the game showing that they mean business.
And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. Breaks into the open. And he'll be brought down as time runs out here in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Kick it away now to get this 3rd quarter underway. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Here comes the Maryland offense back on the field. The passing game effective in the first half. Let's see if they keep it going or if the defense has made adjustments trying to protect the lead here. And here comes a deep shot. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Brought down after a short return, but the interception gives the offense the football at the 40.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job at confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. First and 10.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on first and 10.
Here's the second down play.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. They look to throw it here on second down. Taking a shot deep down the right side. Touchdown, Arizona, as they put 6 more on the board. So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. Kick is good, and the kicker got clobbered. Flags all over the field. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return begins inside the 10. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And there's the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
How about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Receiver makes the catch. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Catch made on the out route. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Snags the quick throw. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
To the wideout. He's brought down at the 41-yard line. Second down coming up.
The completion makes it second and short. Looking to throw it again. Catch made on the right side. And that gained enough for a fresh set of downs, spotted at the 48.
By the receiver.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The quarterback now all alone in the backfield. Second down, looking to throw it. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Tough running there, breaks a tackle, picks up the first down. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And the Terrapins will line up on 1st and 10. Ball handed off. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
He's tackled.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
On the run here. Lets it go. Makes a quick catch. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Defense is coming after him. And that's incomplete even on a first down pass attempt. He felt heavy pressure.
Well, everybody talks about sacks, and they're very important. But sometimes just the rush, the pressure, affecting the quarterback is just as effective. He didn't have a clean throwing lane, and they forced the incompletion.
And just a short gain this time, they're able to get him down.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Oh, he makes the catch. Stopped after the catch at the 9, but it's 1st and goal now.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Offense looking to throw the ball. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, it's a great job by this defense coming up with a big sack there on 1st and goal. The offense still has their opportunities. Let's see if they can get back on track here on 2nd and goal.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. It's a quick grab. Ball carrier tackled there.
But that completion gets them a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with 3rd down coming up.
Facing a 3rd and goal from a long way away. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking to the end zone. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. He could go. And he steps out after a nice return. What a momentum shifter this could be.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his 2nd interception in this game so far. Obviously reviewed the tape, is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And the wideout goes in motion. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time.
Well, the defense is ready for that one. Good job of being able to hold the edge to this defense, showing the speed that they needed to bring him down. He didn't get back to the line of scrimmage.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Could take it all the way. Touchdown, Maryland. The defense contributes 6 points. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender, Kurt.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And the pass is complete to the tight end. And he runs it into the end zone. That conversion will tie up this game. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. And let's see how this fourth quarter unfolds. Everything to play for here for both teams. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Receiver makes the grab. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone.
Breaks into the clear. Past the 20. At the 10, touchdown, Wildcats. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Maryland offense is back out on the field now. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. Looks left and finds his target there. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion.
And they get some positive yards here. But just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Now it's second down here. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Looking to set up a screen pass here. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Great patience here. Great execution by the entire offense. The quarterback kind of baits the defense towards him, drops it off to the back, and he's got a convoy in front of him for a nice first down.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Throws a stiff one. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Chris, the defense has got to do a better job of wrapping up the tight end there. The coach is preaching to these guys, we need more than one tackler to the ball. They caught a break there. The tight end breaks the first tackle, and they had another man there to bring him down before it could have gotten ugly.
They finally make the tackle, but solid gain sets them up first down at the 33.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
It's a quarterback keeper. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down.
I mean, this guy's having a dream day. Already over 200 yards through the air. Now showing you what he can do with his feet. This guy's a complete package under center.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. Trying for a touchdown here. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line. Second down after that previous play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Bringing pressure. Gets loose on the scramble and picks up a decent gain. Short of the first down.
That's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield, everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
They convert. First and goal now, coming up at the 5.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
We're going to go with the wildcat formation and an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. Now, when he's getting boxed in, the defense not at all fooled by the wildcat look.
I love that this defense is still fighting and still attacking. They're defending a first and goal play, and instead of just laying down and letting the offense score, no, they're not backing down. They get penetration, come up with a tackle for a loss.
But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Boy, what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
Urgency here in the fourth quarter. They must cut into this lead. It's third down and goal. Out of the gun now on third down. He's got it near the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Terrapins. Here's the point after attempt. And that PAT gives us a tie ball game here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. So the Arizona offense heads back out of the field now. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. And Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of
a deep shot right down the middle. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I really love what they're doing with this plan today. Moving this wide receiver around, not allowing the defense to lock in on him, and he has had a big day today. Keep throwing in the rock.
Offense facing a third and long to 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Cut quickly. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
He's tackled at the 30-yard line. Offense facing fourth down.
The clock has stopped, and we have just 2 minutes to play in this game now. So tie game, fourth quarter. They're going to go for it on this fourth down. Crucial play here. They go to the air. Finds this receiver. That's enough for the first down. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
Arizona getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. They'll try the ground game here with the running back.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back. The receiver makes the catch. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
This guy's been such a big factor in this game. Already a couple touchdowns. They need the first down. They dial him up again, and he delivers.
Game time. About a minute to play in regulation. Handoff here from the shotgun. Refuses to go down.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Important second down play coming up. He hands it off from the gun. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
What a drive by this offense. Another big gain, and look at the defense. Huffing and puffing, hands on their hips. This offense is wearing them down both mentally and physically.
And the defense takes a timeout to stop the clock with 28 seconds remaining. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And the defense stops the clock with a timeout. 24 seconds remaining. Been a really productive drive, but the loss there now makes it 2nd and 12. The back's got it. Fighting off the defender. Makes the catch, but the defense breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain.
Well, it all really comes down to this right now, Chris. You know, you're already in field goal range. You have a chance to maybe work a little bit closer. But let's face it, this defense, they're shooting those gaps. They're trying to come up with a loss of yardage, maybe trying to rip the ball out. Offense has to be incredibly smart with their play call and make sure you align that kicker where he's very comfortable to potentially hitting this game-winning field goal.
And the coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. So here we go. In the final seconds, one swing of the leg for the win. And a timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock. And out comes the field goal unit. So in the final seconds, everything comes down to this field goal attempt for the win. Knocks it through to win it from 39 yards out. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. Well, the experts will say, Kirk, this was an upset, but it felt like a really even matchup. Two quality teams battling right down to the end. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, what a game. This is really what you love about college football. Good against good. Find out who ends up having the upper hand at the end of the day. This is a great victory for this ball club. Let's see what they do after this win.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.